Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are ready for the greatest night in the history of our sport. I am Johnny Jett with another episode of Fire Promoter Complete. Last time on this very program, we made our return to the United States after a short little stop off in Mexico there. Thomas Walker, Bill Bullock, and Jeff Bryan called out Kai and Ty, angry that those three men have a higher ranking in the six-man tag team bracket than they do. They beat up Taka Michinoku, the only member of Kai and Tai at that time cleared to wrestle. They beat him down in the opening match. Next up we had the debut of Fuji Akatsuki King Sumo in an exhibition match against Rocky Romero. Akatsuki did get a win there. Not a great win, but it was a win. After that, we had three of the Horsemen taking on Tokyo Cyber Squad's very own Takayaki Kiryu, Kagami, and Hana Kimura. Kenny Omega, Marty Scurll, and Jeff Jarrett did lose that contest. That a little bit of rivalry continuing there between those two factions. Ric Flair and Triple H were in tag team action in the match of the night against two of the Filthy Animals, Daniel Gonzalez and the faction's mouthpiece Conan. Of course, if the Horsemen, rather if Flair and Triple H had won that, they would be getting tag team title shots against the Filthy Animals. Daniel Gonzalez and Fernando Diaz, when Diaz was 100%, which would have been this month. Unfortunately, Ric Flair was defeated by Conan. And so that tag team title match will not be occurring on this episode. We'll see what Ric Flair is going to be up to in just a few minutes. Also in action, we had Mickey Williams, B. Priestley, and Paul Collins taking on the superhero team of Goldust, Batman, and Spanky the Boy Wonder. Of course, Spanky did take the pinfall loss in that contest. Or rather, no, that was a countout. That one was a countout. And it was a countout over the Batman. Paul Collins got a countout victory over the Batman while Mickey Williams and B. Priestley held the Batman outside the ring while the referee was forced to administer the 20 count there. That's right. And then in our main event, of course, the first ever 8-man tag team match in Grenade Pro Wrestling history. Pro Wrestling Aces' very own Matt Robinson, Sergio Perez, Will Ospreay, the number one contender for your Junior Heavyweight Championship, and Steve Corino took on your 6-man tag team champions Jack Howard, David Houston, and Hulk Hogan, as well as GPW Junior Heavyweight Champion Hiro Mikami. Big match there. Howard, Houston, Hogan, and Hiro did win that one. Quadruple H won that match. And we will be moving on in this episode to see Robinson versus Howard. That will be our semi-main event. We've actually got 3 title matches for this show. Big matches. This is actually going to be the biggest, this is going to be our blow-off for a lot of them, or at least it's going to be a big event. We've got our junior heavyweight title on the line, we've got our ace title on the line, and we've got the world title on the line this episode. So this is going to be big. Go ahead and smash that like button because we're about to get into it, guys. I've already booked the thing. I need to do... I almost didn't do merch. I need to do merch, so I will do merch. We're gonna have 40,000 people in attendance. I want to do 50,000 snacks, 10,000 snacks. Some of you can eat twice. Some of you can just have a couple of snacks. Buy a bunch. Tasty Cake sponsoring Grenade Pro Wrestling, of course. And I'm going to lock us into this timeline before I actually press play because I don't want it to freeze or whatever. And there wasn't anybody in the free agent pool that I was super excited to sign, so I'm just going to hold off on that for the moment. We've got a big roster. I don't feel like the need to sign anyone right now. We're just going to get into it, guys. Let's do this thing. Here we go, guys. April, year 6. Big matches on the card. Of course, we're starting things off hot with a main event anywhere in the world, but we're starting it out with Fuji Akatsuki in his second match in Grenade Pro Wrestling against Kagami, of course, your former Pro Wrestling Ace heavyweight champion, Kagami, no one to sneeze at. This is a dream match that we are giving to you to open the show. It is, of course, an exhibition. Neither of these men are going to take it as... they're not going to go full tilt. They're not going to give you everything they've got, but they are going to show you what they're capable of. And we're going to start that out right now. Let's go, guys. Okay, Fuji Akatsuki with a big win over Kagami to start the show. Fuji Akatsuki still warming up to the showman style. He's not quite there yet, but he's working on it. He's a big sumo star. He's working on getting there. I didn't move this around like I was going to. Oh well, here we go. We've got Triple H and Marty Scurll taking on Taka Yakiryu and Kagami right here, right now. Horseman and Tokyo Cyber Squad, of course, having a bit of a disagreement. Triple H said, hey, give me the probationary member. We're going to go out there. We're going to take them down. And let's see if Triple H can make good on that promise. No! Triple H, in fact, taking the loss to Taka Yakiryu. You see the fans a little bit unhappy here. Not buying into the show perfectly the way we want them to. That's been unfortunate, but we'll see if we can build this momentum back up. Out next, Thomas Walker, Bill Bullock, and Jeff Bryan come out here. They make a challenge to Kai and Tai. They say those cowards need to all show up so we can re-injure them, put them out of action, and prove that we are the best 6-man tag team in Grenade Pro Wrestling. We've been overlooked because we were a man down during the tournament. We deserve the GPW tag team titles, the 6-man tag team titles. So Taka and Koichiro Togashi. Koichiro Togashi is going to come out. Taka is still nursing injuries from last time when he was beat down by these 3 men. Koichiro Togashi, he's going to be here. There's still a man down, but they're trying. They're fighting from underneath. We're building the storyline. And let's see how it goes for Kai and Tai. Oh, once again, not able to do it. Bill Bullock getting Taka again with that stomach claw. Rough times for Kai and Tai there, but we're building that feud some more until we can eventually get Kai and Tai at full strength against that team. That's going to be good. Let's see. Okay, after that, we're going to go to the back. And Matt Robinson is going to be giving his marching orders out to everybody. A lot of the members of Pro Wrestling Ace are in big matches tonight. Perez is going to be taking on Hulk Hogan in a big blow-off to their whole thing. Will Ospreay has a junior heavyweight title shot. And, of course, Matt Robinson himself has a shot to reclaim the Pro Wrestling Ace heavyweight championship from Jack Howard. And Steve Corino, who, of course, has been having issues with the rest of the members of Pro Wrestling Ace, and who feels a kind of way about how they were slow to save him during the 8-man tag team match last month. Steve Corino, he's wondering what they want him to do. He's got a match against David Houston tonight. And Robinson just claps him on the shoulder, and he says, Steve, do the right thing. And then Matt Robinson is going to leave the room, and Perez and Ospreay are going to file out behind him, leaving Steve Corino alone. And we're going to find out what Steve Corino does against David Houston. David Houston, 1/3 of the 6-man tag team champions. David Houston, a man that Pro Wrestling Ace has been scouting and trying to lure in for months now. We'll see how Corino reacts to the match with Houston. Oh, Steve Corino beating David Houston. Big win here for Steve Corino. David Houston has a pinfall victory over the champion. He's not going to get to challenge Mickey Williams anytime soon because he gave up that right. But Steve Corino, big win here for Steve Corino. Could be big for him going forward too. Let's see. Next up, we do have a grudge match. Former tag team champions Paul Collins and B. Priestley taking on the dynamic duo Batman and Spanky. Just like in the comic books, kids. Batman wants revenge for that loss he suffered last month. Let's see if he can get it over the former tag team champions, or if their underhanded tactics will win them the day. Spanky! Spanky with a big win! Over B. Priestley. He's not useless. The Boy Wonder does it. Brian Kendrick gets a win over B. Priestley. Outstanding. Tremendous win. I think the first time he's won a match here in GPW. Good stuff for him. Up next, we have Ric Flair. We have Kenny Omega. We have Jeff Jarrett. And they are challenging the Filthy Animals, Daniel Gonzalez, Fernando Diaz, and Conan. It's the Horsemen versus the Animals. And here we go. Big 6-man title rankings on the line here. Possible tag team titles on the line. Rankings on the line here too. Ric Flair taps out Conan. Flair gets his win back over Conan. The Horsemen move on. Get a higher 6-man ranking. They aren't guaranteed a tag team title shot, though, because they didn't beat one of the champions. That's interesting booking. But after the match, the Horsemen don't let up. In fact, Triple H and Marty Scurll join them. 5 men beat down the Filthy Animals until Batman and Spanky come out to make the save. Batman and Spanky hot off of their win over Priestley and Paul Collins. And of course, Batman and Spanky, huge enemies of the Horsemen. These feuds will continue. Sergio Perez now taking on Hulk Hogan. We're going to cut backstage from the Horseman angle. We're going to cut backstage and Hulk Hogan looking right into the camera. He's going to cut a promo on Sergio Perez, on that big smelly giant Sergio Perez, 9 feet tall and 374,000 pounds, and Hulk Hogan and all the Hulkamaniacs, brother. He's going to slam Sergio Perez right here in the Pontiac Silverdome, brother. We're not in the Silver. Wherever we are, brother, we're going to beat him down. I'm going to win. I'm going to do it for all the Hulkamaniacs. And Hulk Hogan is going to get his shot to avenge his two losses against Sergio Perez right now. And he does. Of course he does. Big body slam from Hulk Hogan. The body slam heard around the world as he slams Sergio the Giant. Of course. Fine. Hogan had to get his win back. Had to. This is important. Okay, so Will Ospreay. Moving right along. Will Ospreay versus Hiro Mikami. GPW Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. Hiro Mikami has the belt right now. Will Ospreay wants it. Simple, clean booking. Let's see how it goes for him. Oh! Will Ospreay gets the win over Hiro Mikami. Not a good match, though. Not a good match at all. But Will Ospreay, your new GPW Junior Heavyweight Champion. That's a thing that happened. I mean, it's not a good match. I don't know what happened. Someone had to get injured, I guess. Mikami might have got injured. I don't know. But, yeah, that happened. And now, you know what's happening now? One of our two main events. This is the co-main event. Matt Robinson versus Jack Howard. Robinson and Howard, GPW originals. Both of them. Former Pro Wrestling Ace champions. Jack Howard, your current Pro Wrestling Ace heavyweight champion. Also your Super Lucha heavyweight champion. Jack Howard and Matt Robinson, a feud as old as this series. And we're going to see how it goes right now, because I'm watching this one. And you see it now, ladies and gentlemen. Pro Wrestling Ace's very own Matt Robinson making his way to the ring. Matt Robinson here to prove something tonight, ready to reclaim the Pro Wrestling Ace Heavyweight Championship, but he'll have to go through this man to do it. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Jackie Two Belts himself. Your Super Lucha Heavyweight Champion, your Ace Heavyweight Champion, the Ace of GPW, the Hollywood Hunk, Jack Howard. These two men, no strangers to each other, of course. Jack Howard and Matt Robinson, they've been fighting, they've been feuding, they've been rivals their entire careers here in GPW. You start to see Robinson already on the defense there as Howard had that rodeo stretch locked in. Robinson was the man that Jack Howard debuted the rodeo stretch against. Jack Howard nearly broke Matt Robinson's neck with a package piledriver. Long, long blood between these two men. And here tonight we're going to see which of these two men will emerge as the ace of Pro Wrestling Ace and of Grenade Pro Wrestling. Everything on the line for Matt Robinson, for Jack Howard. And of course, this match occurring not because Matt Robinson won his way back to this title, but because Matt Robinson provided Jack Howard aid in his time of need in the most unexpected way. A figure four now applied by Matt Robinson, but Howard able to power out of it now. Arm drag, takedown, elbow drop from Howard, the champion. Goes for big strikes, both men do, but neither one finding purchase this early in the contest. Everybody just wanting to put the other man away here very quick. You don't want to drag this one out. If you're either man in this, you want to make this short and quick. You go for your big moves early and you take out your opponent because you know he's going to do the exact same to you. Jack Howard and Matt Robinson are here to fight a war. And the best way to win a war is with sudden and extreme violence. Short arm clothesline there from Howard. Howard already going to the top rope for this big elbow drop, and he misses. That's too early, perhaps, for high-risk offense like that. Gotta pace yourself a little bit more. Fall-away slam from Jack Howard, but that just speaks again to the 90-0 offense both of these men are trying early on here. Big brain buster from Matt Robinson. Robinson picking Howard up. I'd go for a pinfall there personally. Punch from Howard. They grapple. Goes for it. Yes, gets that nice-looking sledgehammer, and now elbow drop, but no. Into the Boston Crab. Now Robinson paying the price for that attempted high-risk offense. Big boot blocked there. Double underhook. Could be getting him. Yes, butterfly suplex, but no, in the ropes. Masked ref forces the break. Into the turnbuckle. There goes Howard. Howard immediately back out. Front chancery now. And into the camel clutch for Howard. Howard wrenching on the back, the neck. And now a pinfall attempt here. 2 count for Matt Robinson. Tries to go for that package pile driver. No, Robinson able to reverse it. Nice looking wheel kick there from Robinson. They grapple once more. Short arm clothesline there from Howard. And now a sleeper hold applied. Big body slam from Jack Howard. Shrugging it off and goes for it. Big discus lariato there from Jack Howard. And now the lariat putting Matt Robinson down. Discus punch from Robinson. Robinson and Howard trading the momentum, trading control back and forth. Discus punch on the way. There it is, right on the button it looks like, but no, Howard right back to his feet. Herculean strength, Hawaiian smasher. Rolls his man over a cover now. Hasn't been down 1-2 for the title, no. Matt Robinson able to get out there at the very last second. Picks his man up, puts him on the top turnbuckle, looking for a big Frankenstein to the outside! Frankensteiner to the outside there. Matt Robinson, big burr! Oh my God! Drives his head of Jack Howard right into that concrete on the outside there. You know, the padding on the outside of these rings, so thin. It's there to protect the concrete more than the wrestlers, to be honest. And now Howard in the ring with Robinson. Big lariat in the corner and a big boot to Matt Robinson. Oh, he's going for something here. Big brain buster on the way. Plants him with it. Does Jack Howard. Howard now dragging his man away from the turnbuckle. Picks him up. What's he looking for here? No. Hawaiian Smasher number 2 on the way. But picks him right back up. Why wouldn't he go for a fall there? Jack Howard knows that's not enough, I guess, because Matt Robinson putting out an amazing amount of offense, and the elbow drop off the top rope now. Howard now on the defensive as Matt Robinson plants him with that brainbuster, picks his man up, goes behind, but no, Howard had it scouted, reversed it, into the turnbuckle he goes though, but now grappling, striking, these two men, the fighting spirit on full display. Howard on the defense, rolling lariat there. Jack Howard on the defense, the champion on the mat. Robinson into the ropes he goes, he hits a knee right to the face of Jack Howard. They lock up, gets him, here he goes, shades of Triple H pedigree there. Matt Robinson with a cover, 1, 2 for the title. There it is, Matt Robinson, your new Pro Wrestling Ace Heavyweight Champion. Matt Robinson once again, your Pro Wrestling Ace Heavyweight Champion over Jack Howard. Great match. Good looking match. And now, all we got is the world title. We got Goldust. We got Mickey Williams. Haven't we got time? I'm going to run it. I'm going to run a 2-match card. Goldust versus Mickey Williams for the GPW World Heavyweight Championship. Here it is. Here it goes. I'm fully expecting Williams to just roll out of the ring or something and retain. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening, making his way to the ring at this time. He is the bizarre one, Goldust. The second time he is challenging for the GPW Heavyweight Championship, and the second time that he is challenging this man for it. You see him now making his way to the ring. He is your GPW World Heavyweight Champion. the Hell Knight, the actual cannibal, Mickey Williams. You know, Mickey Williams, one of the most violent competitors in all of pro wrestling. Goldust, one of the most mysterious, bizarre individuals in that same sport. The last time these two met, it was not pretty. The time before that, either headlock early on now. No, but not able to get a victory early on from that headlock. Goldust able to escape, but only just barely. Mickey Williams' headlock, of course, a deadly move, biting through the paint, through the armored paint. The teeth of Mickey Williams forcing the Bizarre One to bleed. And we're not even 2 minutes in. They lock up. Goldust on the defense here. Williams low blows him. That's the move. That's the move that ends the match. No, it's not. Not this time. Goldust with the eye rake now. Whips him into the ropes. Goldust not just playing with Mickey Williams. And now Russian leg sweep from Goldust. Goes for a punch. Williams able to evade it there. They tie up. And another Russian leg sweep from Goldust. Pulls Williams away from the ropes. Spear attempt there from Williams, but catches absolutely nothing. Dancing around these two men. Okay, all right. Hey guys, so Future John here. Something went weird during the middle of that match, so that I don't know what happened to the recording there, but something happened there. Goldust lost to Mickey Williams. Mickey Williams retains your GPW Heavyweight Championship. Sorry about that. At least we got the other main event before whatever happened there. But I got it up. I got it fixed, sort of. So we're just gonna pretend that the match was what it was. And we'll move on from there. Great show, tremendous success. Feel really good about that one. That's solid stuff. Yep. All right. Well, sorry about the weirdness there. That's unfortunate. But you know, great show. I wish we could have watched that one, but didn't work out. We found probably Akira Maeda. Looks like. Hero wants money. Matt wants money. Sure, of course they do. Well, I mean, yeah, one of them just lost a title, one just won a title. Hogan wants money too. Well, I mean, okay. Everybody's going to hold me up for money now. Yeah, we should. You know what? We should take some time off. We have earned another vacation. Yeah. We'll take some time off. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll go to your company party. So we're on vacation this month. That works out. Can I pay people? I can pay people. So that works. This is fine. Here, Hulk Hogan, how much do you want? Bear, didn't we literally just hired you? You're like 4 months into your contract with us. But whatever. It's fine. Matt, you deserve more than that. You deserve like a solid raise. You're a big time part of our roster, so you deserve that. Okay. Yeah, I don't like Hiro Mikami as much. I'm gonna give him a raise, but I'm not gonna give him a big one. Let's see. Where's Fernando Diaz? There he is. Oh, man, you already make a lot of money, buddy. I'll give you a little bit of a raise. Yeah, fine. We'll send our scout back out. I don't think we can hire Akira Maeda, but we might, if we're able to. We might. So let's look at Akira Maeda. He should be over here. Yeah, Akira Maeda. Oh, he's that's not gonna happen. He's a shooter. Yeah, he's not gonna come work for us. That's fine. We'll figure something out. Right now we're on vacation, so we'll do that. We'll have a little vacation. We'll just have a nice little vacation. That'll work out. So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm on this like kind of chill vacation-y note. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off right there. If you guys are having a good time, sorry about all the technical difficulties there. First time, it happens. At least it took like almost 60 episodes for it to happen, but these things happen occasionally. So if you guys are having a good time, please do the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed the one title match that we did get to have all the way through, let me know down there in the comments. Do you think Goldust versus Williams would have been a great match? I think it could have been if things had gone well with recording and stuff. But, it is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking with me for 60 episodes. Or whatever. The thing is like 59. Whatever. 60, basically. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. We're going to be continuing on very soon with another episode of Fire Promoter Complete, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut it off right here and say bye for now. Thanks.